So now there was a 16th last question that we had put it, another one, which we are there on this thing. They said that let's have more public and large buildings out of bamboo. Government policies and regulations be more friendly and this for them to use it. Inclusion curriculum for architecture, civil engineering, and other services. Suitable supply. I think every day almost I hear a architect calling, where can I get bamboo for my buildings? And they are not available. If everyone cannot back and 10 bamboo out of 100 bamboos, I mean, nobody would have the time, one. And you need experience for that. You also need a lot of experience actually for a long time. And then your skill development. Skill development, they mean there is no skilling. As I said, most people who used to do work on bamboo, they have become, peons, or they have become security people, become local. Bamboo was not fetching them good income, so that has gone. And skilling is still at a very nascent stage. National Skill Development Bamboo is one of his topics for the skilling. But let me tell you, for Green Skills Council, I struggled for 2 years funds to start to do the courseware development, and I did not get it. And this was through Mr. Krishna, who was the chairman of the Green Skills. Because nobody, KPMG and all these big people, they want to fund research in concrete and steel and all the other things, and in bamboo, not in mud. So these are things which is something which is also required. And there's more R&D in interface with industries is required. R&D is going into the file once the scientist retires, and it just stays there. Just the PRI director. Last year we had a program in Roorkee, and this is what he had to say, that there are a lot of this thing has been done, but they're not there in the field. They are not with the industries, based on their interest, not what the industry actually requires, or the public life requires, or the public requires. And in bamboo, there's another problem that has happened is, I'm sorry, this is a organization. The industry, is like processing industry. That is always given much more, because that's a lot of. But what we need in our country and in this part of the world is also a lot of bamboo, because that's where the biggest market lies. And we need much more of work on that. So, in awareness building, advocacy, people do not know. People think that we should have Bali kind of building, and they think that everyone says bamboo is sustainable, and then they say Bali kind of building. I am sorry to be using this word Bali kind of building, because this has been used as a benchmark of best quality bamboo building. But I do not know how many people know that the cost of those buildings are 15,000 to 20,000 rupees. How many people, and whether it is justified to have that kind of building with bamboo. Polished and painted every year, so they are heavy on maintenance, and they are, even if in Bali, that is not architecture what doing there. The hallmark of anything should be that how it should be in a particular looking, not attract market, but not in the wrong way, because that will give people a wrong impression, and that needs to be curbed. And of course, building and promotion, stop promoting bamboo as a temporary material. As I said, lot of big hotels and come with bamboo, and there for 1 day and 2 days, and you come back, you pay a lot of money. How many people are ready to have your own houses with bamboo there in house? Because that's where the main market is supposed to lie. Because bamboo, everyone knows, is more like a temporary material. This kind of education and this kind of a skilling that people do, many people are doing. I do not want to name the organization. Actually, a problem into the foot, because they are promoting bamboo as a temporary material, which is wrong. There are the actions which need to be big list, so I will not go in too much detail. But yeah, advocacy, academics, research development, skilling. What are the things supposed to be? I already spoken. And quality and cases access to bamboo by building professionals, and a lot of mass housing. I wouldn't say mass housing for the masses would be a better word to use, because houses are homes to people. They should be taught how to do it, and they should be actually left to their own device how to build the house. I think very important. In the policy, I would like to draw the attention of the government bodies to one more thing about and Pakka house. Bamboo houses need to be addressed as Pakka house. Only then I think things are going to change, because otherwise no insurance company gives a loan for these kind of houses. They don't insure, and these are not taken into the government this thing. So this is something which is very important to be. We have to redefine the housing. That's a very important and crucial to reach the higher bodies of the government about the importance to change the laws. It's something very, very important. Of course, the bylaws are there. National Building Code is also there, but it is not as comprehensive as should be to freely use it like other materials. But I think now, if more and more architects and civil engineers will be brought away, very would change in the future. But that definitely is required actually. And data should be usable. Thing that is there, and whatever data is available, it is not usable. Now, if I have to ask somebody, how do you, uh, you know, see bamboo in a remote site? How do you test your joint in a remote village? There should be some thumb rules. There should be some kind of user data people should be able to use at site without costing. It should be also economic. Only then things will be used. These are some of the things which are really needed to be taken. These are some of the departments, and I think I remember Dr. was that bamboo can be in as many as 23 ministries in our country. What he had told, I always remember that word. So it can be taken, and of course outside we have so and that. And these are the, I mean, I am committed, and we have many people committed here. I am also from Bamboo this architecture body, and lot of architects are coming into the foray. Next, I will want to present about a design competition that I'll be quickly sharing with you. This is from Bamboo Society of India, Karnataka, in collaboration with Indian Institute of Architects, Karnataka chapter, Isola, Indian Society of Landscape Architects, Bangalore chapter, and Indian Institute of Interior Designers, Dr. People Living. We present to you the bamboo design competition for students, architects, design professionals, all bamboo. This is an opportunity for designers to explore the wonder material bamboo and its utilization in public and private spaces post-pandemic. This is in a brief about Bamboo Society of India. It was formed in 1989 by that they foresaw the bamboo as in the context of massive economical potential in the future. Headquarters are in Bangalore, and we have Dr. Sundar Nayak. He's the chairman right now of Mr. Puniti Sridhar. Sri Puniti Sridhar is sir is the executive director of the Bangalore Karnataka chapter, Maharashtra chapter. The various chapters are there, and we have about 1,500 now. The key to development, as I said, in the bamboo sector, we have now made several bodies. One was a steering committee, which was made for architecture and design, and we have signed an MOU with the council, which is a government. We include bamboo in the education and practice of architecture profession throughout India, and this aim bamboo and grow as a mainstream material for the building and related sectors for all kinds of buildings, infrastructure, rural development through awareness, all these things towards mitigation of the adverse effect of mindless development. And this is for general public, architects, engineers, scientists, and all human resource generation, enterprise development to fulfill the Atmanirbhar Bharat and Make in India initiative. Considerations to rural and tribal communities and aims to utilize them and provide livelihood security through development of the bamboo sector. These are some of the I think which is already shared, so I will not go into it. It grows without pesticides and requires no irrigation. I mean, all these kind of properties are there. In last year, during the pandemic, we were still very active, and we with Aditya Academy of Architecture and Design, Bamboo Society of India, and World Bamboo Organization. We had a master class. It was different, which spoke about different aspects, and we had people from all across global also, and people product development, harvesting, to structure design, engineering, and architecture designs. So this was covered class. I floated a competition which due to some reasons was not very well received. So that's now doing it with a fraternity of architects. So the first competition is BSI IIA Design Awards for a prefab structures, and this is these are the details of that, which we will be sharing with various people. This is a QR code for registration. The that are being given here are with IIA and BSI and CGBMT first, second, and third prize. The one who was published in the publications for everyone's use. These are the various opportunities, and the open and everyone's information. We have also kept, I'll just first go through the award. This is a BSI Triple ID awards, which are awards. Again, these are the details here. The Bangalore chapter of Triple ID is the one who is collaborating with us on this award, and these are the various details of that. And the third one, we are also trying to do furniture design, parks, and all that. So this is street furniture design competition with Indian Society for Landscape Architects design, and this is another one which is with Isola. We have put it here, which is the design awards are there, and these are the details of the other members. Where we have street furniture, 3 people here. One from CGBMT, one we have from Isola on the top one. The prefab structures, we have architect Marcus Lozilip from Thailand. Yeah, Mr. Everett Chua, he is from DASO, he's the CEO of DASO. And so that's actually the last slide, and we have all these organizations getting. Design have Mr. Sandeep Sangaru, Mr. Sushant from NID, and we have Mr. Elir, also the jury members. I invite everyone to for the participating in the competition, and that was actually my end of my competition, my presentation. And I thank you so much